We're in there like swimwear.
I don't know. I could never hear the music, so I don't know if it's playing or not.
Oh, I got it playing for sure.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Share link. All right. No, come on. I'm scared to post in Streetwear Discord, so I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm about to get banned today, so I'm gonna leave that alone.
I feel you.
Yeah, I'm not looking there either. All right, so let's see how we looking. All right, let me spam the Snapchat. Yo, is it live yet?
Oh yeah, we're up there.
Bro, my thing is not showing it. Maybe because I got boo-boo internet. Keeps on telling me waiting. Let me see. Alright, so 5 people apparently. Okay, so now it's saying we're live. Yeah, I just got boo-boo internet. Never mind.
Fair enough.
Alright. So what's the first topic for today?
We can talk about, well, all right. We'll just get right into it. All right. Another one. So what? Streetwear podcast, vodcast. We got the video. We're doing the whole thing today. Just taking a gander at the website. You know, we got a couple new posts since the last time because it's been about 3 or 4 weeks. I'm finally in a new spot. I finally got internet today. I'm finally ready to rock and roll. So,
You haven't had internet for like how long?
it's been a little bit. I was using what do you want to call it? My phone, like tethering it, but man, that shit was rough.
No, I mean, like, I played, like, a full Master Call of Duty on my phone before.
Really?
So, I mean, it depends, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could be...
Depends how the Wi-Fi connection is.
It could be super hit or just a complete miss.
But I noticed you put some new stuff on the site. You want to talk about the e-commerce section real quick?
Oh, let's get into it. All right, so, as some of you may know, some of you may not, we last month we went live with the actual e-commerce store. We got a couple brands up there right now, a couple exclusive offers and shit like that. So you can go to sowhat.com/shop and you can, well, look at what's the offer. We got Bet Noir, we got Zane, we got a boatload of different shit on there. So if you want to support us, that's the best way because that's just what it is.
I mean, I went on there.
Yeah.
I mean, I got the little email that said I was approved.
Mm-hmm.
I low-key don't want to post anything bad because I just feel like my mock-ups aren't good enough. So I want to get some good shots up for your website.
Right.
How to, degrade your image.
Well, all right. Just for anybody listening and wanting to, just know that it's still like super, I want to say, not really rough draft, but it's still in like the early stages. I'm still out there like grinding away, trying to make it look pretty and making it just easier for people to get on there. I'm going to redo the front page so it's more focused on e-commerce as opposed to just news. There'll still be the news section and all that, but, just trying to transform it and pivot right there so it's more of a store than just a news website. But You know, we got filters. We got some filters. You can filter if you want to buy a parka. There's some parkas. We got sweatshirts. We got shirts and shorts and just a whole gang of shit. So, like I said, and I'll say it again, sowhat.com/shop. Go in there, load your cart up, buy some stuff. Support it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, shit. We lost him. We lost him. Boom, 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 boom. We got a slight delay going on right now. We'll be back in a second. I mean, we're not going anywhere, but we're gonna be back.
I'm done doing everything now.
And look at that, we're back.
Yeah, so that was my fault. All right, so about that website, so I noticed like everything was kind of bunched together. Do you have any like ideas to separate it by shops?
Absolutely, absolutely. Like right now, I'll just click on this product right here. It's Parka jacket. Now, you can go to the vendor and you can go to specifically like their own shop. If you go to, and if you know what their brand name is, you can go to sowhat.com/brand/ their name, and you should be able to come up and just see one like brand's items.
Okay. Right now, let me mute this. I know it's gonna echo.
Yeah, for sure.
So, like other platforms too. I like how the logo got updated too. I think that's kind of lit too.
I had to do it, man. The last one was whack. It was bogus. Honestly,
I liked it though.
I mean, it was cool, but it wasn't the coolest.
So we got these big things going up on here. I noticed you started posting clips too, like 4-minute clips too. So I've been watching those.
Yeah. I need to start doing more videos and just different mediums, just to hit different audiences. You know, some people don't like to read. Some people don't know how to read, but they know how to listen. You know.
Yeah.
So.
I watched a couple of the other interviews too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what's the future? I know, like, I know, I feel like I'm interviewing you right now, but like, what's the future plans for So What right now? Like, what are we looking at?
The future plans is, I'm gonna be just like I said. This is I quit my job in New York, moved out to the Midwest because it's cheap as hell out here, and just working on this every day, making it as best I can. And you know, even right now, like I said, like, oh yeah, in 2 months we'll start like taking a percentage of every sale, but I'm not even gonna do that for a while, just to get that growth going. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, once it's at that point where I could be like, all right, I'm gonna take 5, 10, whatever percent of every sale, then you know, then I can, then it's really go time. But right now, I'm just, it's eating away at funds.
I kind of feel the same way.
Right.
I don't know. I just realized that my marketing. I mean, I started school, so I have less time.
Mm-hmm.
But I realized my marketing, it's just really been horrible.
Right.
I've been relying on e-commerce, and I'm looking at my stuff, and I'm like, well, like only 1 or 2 people have actually bought from Georgia. Everyone else is like dispersed all across the country, and I'm not going to be able to build like that, you know, that following that I want.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I mean, like you said, so far, I'm pretty much just learning everything I already know. But, you know, I want the application.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
Nap here says 10% with them sus eyes. No, like, I mean, in all actuality, like 10% is super low, especially for like a multi-vendor marketplace like this is. Like, I know like Karmaloop, you know, they're kind of in the same lane, or they whatever, they're like, they created the lane, and they take like $45 a month plus like 35% of all sales. So
yeah,
like 10%, yeah, it might be, you know, eating a little bit, but if you weren't going to make that sale anyway, what can you do, right?
I mean, true, but it's like paying for marketing, basically.
Mm-hmm. And it's just
yeah.
I mean, if I wanted to just keep it 0% forever, I wouldn't even fuck with it. Like, that's not sustainable as a business.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to like paying a good percentage, especially because the website's tailored towards similar brands.
Mm-hmm.
If looking for underground streetwear, just something that's more low key, I mean, it's an opportunity. So
right. So
fine.
So I know he said 10%. Like it's really not that big. You sell a shirt for $20, $25, whatever. We'll say you got a shirt for $30. I'll take $3. It costs you what, $15 to make? You're still making $12 off. I'm not even doing anything on your own. It's all from my ass. So
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I think Nat. I think he's the brand that followed me on Instagram. But like, I like. I mean, granted, it was a logo tee, but I'm not gonna lie. Like, the colors kind of made me feel nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
I can ask him. Like,
oh man, my boy, done. Died again. He's gone. We're gonna have to invite him again. Hold on a second. Hosting. I don't want to say what host I'm using right now because it's less than what I'd want, but it provides the basics right now. Once I get shit rolling and everything, then I'll upgrade. I'll probably use not Blue Ocean. I'll use like a more reliable, high-speed server solution.
that sounds pretty high tech.
I was just asking what server, what I'm using to host it.
That man got a big server in his room. Keeping everything secure.
I mean, I worked when I was in the military, I worked IT, so I know how to do all that shit myself, but I'm not trying to do all that. It's like, that's a whole nother job on its own.
So you went from the military to advertising?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Everyone I know in the military just went to management, like straight to business management.
Nah, fuck that. I don't even know, like, advertising that was a waste of time. Like, the whole, everything you can learn, advertising, marketing, like, going to school for that, it's kind of just like, whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's just that certification, really. Because I know, like, when, like, people look at my resume, and, like, if I didn't put that marketing experience, I don't think I would have got half the job I got.
Yeah, because I was planning, I was going to go from New York City down to Kansas City, because one of my boys, he bought a house, and I was just going to, like, take over his, like, lower level and just have that be my space. But, it didn't work out. But I did apply for a job out there, like, just for shits and gigs. It's, like, a super, like digital, it was a digital marketing manager, and it would basically be, like, running some serious shit. But I said, nah, I ain't about that. It would have been dope if I didn't have all this other shit going on, and, like, the websites and graphic work and, like, ebooks from back in the day. I would totally, like, jump on it, making, like, whatever, 70,000 a year or some shit. But I'm like, you know what? That means I'm just gonna be stuck doing, like, 70. Like, I'd rather do, like, 15,000 a year doing this, like, on my own, and then eventually take off to do whatever.
That's some serious commitment right there.
Man, it's just, you know what it is? It's just having those options, man. And, like,
yeah.
And, like, the guy, like, my best friend since, I don't even know, 6th grade, I'm living with him. Like, we just got this house right here. And, yeah, he's basically, like, I guess, quote-unquote, first investor, just because, he's got to be, I'm going to be paying some bills, but he's going to be paying the majority of them, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
wait, so you're telling me that your friend invested in your business?
I mean, more or less, yeah.
That's a good friend.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't like, here's money, but he was like, yeah, like, I know what you're doing and yada yada. So, I'm still making enough from everything else that I can, like, I was planning on just getting an apartment by myself, but we decided to get a house, have some space. He's got a big ass dog and shit, so.
I'm just saying, my friends ask me for free stuff, so you got some good friends. My friends are like, yo, we're friends, let me get something for free.
Oh, hell no.
So
that ain't happening.
But yeah, I mean, like, that seems like a plan. I really believe in the site, though. I'm not gonna lie, I really believe in the site. And it's actually one of those sites, like, it kind of brings me back to, like, when I was in middle school, and I used to just browse, what was that site called? Nice Kicks. That was when the sneaker game was real big.
Yeah.
So, every time, like, I was one of those kids who, like, actually cared about school. So I would always, like, finish my work early. Like, I was taking an engineering class in middle school, so it was to teach you, like, how to build stuff digitally or whatever. So, you know, it was easy for me, so I would just always finish my work early and then just browse Nice Kicks. But I mean, like, browsing a website kind of gives me those similar vibes.
Right.
Just like, I have, like, the updates on my laptop, so every time it pops up, I'll go ahead and give it a quick little look.
Oh, sure. I appreciate that. Yeah.
So.
No, I think I might kind of pivot a little bit from. I'm gonna still do like those short little like hit pieces, like booms. This brand's doing this, but I need to start making more longer, like just stuff, either videos and turn it into articles and everything like that. Just because the news pieces a little, they don't have that longevity that I'm used to when building sites and like writing articles. You know what I mean?
I mean, you could just do more like lifestyle articles too, you know?
Yeah, that's what I need to get into. Just more stuff, more content, because that's what it really is. Like right now, between now and December, it's just like creating as much stuff as I can. Yeah, I don't know what I do use GoDaddy right now for hosting. I have another host account with HostGator, but I think that is GoDaddy just because it was just like quick and easy. I registered a domain. I was like, let me just get some dedicated hosting for this one site, whatever. Like I said, I got options. Like once it gets to the point where it's like, oh shit, we're getting a lot of people coming, then I'll upgrade the hosting.
So I know. Oh, but it's hosting through GoDaddy, right?
Yeah.
And domain URL. Because I was like, Google, like, I don't know. Like, I'm thinking about just investing in, like, my site in general.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm like, that monthly expense. Like, because I'm using Big Cartel, and I'm not really satisfied with the overall look of the site.
Right.
I mean, I'm a big nerd, so it's like I kind of wanted to give it like that fantasy nostalgic vibe.
Mm-hmm.
When you like even like the GIF or the animation I have on the about page. I don't know if you remember it or not, but it's like this animation and basically just like a little guy falling asleep and waking up or whatever. I wanted to use that as like a loading screen, so like when the site's actually loading up, you see that guy, with like maybe a sound effect if you got the volume on. I just want to make it like a cool experience,
Mm-hmm.
It's just like expenses, really. That's kind of what just holds me back.
Yeah.
I know I have a project that I want to do. I don't know. I was rewatching Berserk. I was watching a Berserk movie the other day. I just finished it yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
But it gave me a lot of big inspo. It was basically just like, so I have these. I already told you about the whole stories that I write or whatever.
Yeah.
So instead of writing those 3 books, I was gonna do like a preview thing, just because like everyone, at least like the person that's been giving me a lot of feedback was like, "Yo, I get it, but I don't get it per se." It's like, a lot of stuff's not explained. So I'm trying to clear all that up.
Mm-hmm.
And do a collection called A Modern Crusade.
Yeah.
Which sounds edgy, but I don't know. I'm hoping it turns out pretty nice.
Yeah, absolutely. You gonna throw that up on like Amazon, self-publishing it and everything, or what?
The books I'm going to just maintain to the site.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to be like as transparent as possible with what I'm doing, just so people can relate more.
Right.
So that's why I really want to switch sites, because I kind of want to have a section just like books.
Mm-hmm.
You can read online. If you like it enough, then you can buy a hard copy. But I kind of just like, I want people to enjoy my art or my literature. So
right.
But the pieces for this one, like, I don't know. I think I'm taking it too far, but I kind of wanted to make a parka that was kind of like inspired by like the armor of Norman knights from the 14th century. which I don't know. I'm just like, it's kind of expensive, especially like I talked to the manufacturer, the materials I want to use are pretty expensive. I'm just like, I would actually I'll be able to sell those, but it's just like those limits I gotta deal with on like a daily basis.
It's like choices, man.
Yeah, I'm worried about those sales right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Berserk. Berserk's one of the greatest animes of all time.
We talked about this last time. I've never watched anime before.
Yeah, but that's because you're not hit with the anime. Anime is the coolest thing on earth.
Really?
Best thing out of Japan right now.
The best? I don't know, man. I mean, I lived in Japan for 2 years. They got some good curry.
Good curry?
Yeah.
I did not expect that out of Japan, to be honest.
They got this place called Koko Ichiban's. It's like a chain curry place. It's not bad.
I did not expect that. Maybe India, I mean, Jamaica has some pretty good curry, but it's pretty much just like one type of curry. But did not expect that out of Japan.
Japan can get down, man. Japan gets down.
Yeah. I don't know. I always wanted to go to Japan for a date, but now since I'm out, I don't know if I will go. I guess it'll be next trip.
Nah, it's a fun time going to Tokyo. That's the first time I ever got jacked up at a bar. It's like, I think I was 19, and it was just like, went to this place. What's it called? Shit, I totally fucked everything up right now. All right, boys and girls, I'm gonna try to talk while I also try to reconnect with my boy over here. So bear with me. So, first time getting jacked up in Tokyo. We went to a place called Gas Panic in the Roppongi district, and from like 5 p.m. to like 10 p.m. it was happy hour, so it was like $3 drinks, whatever, like shots of flaming bullshit and just getting yucky with it. And we're just,
At a Japanese bar?
Yeah, this place called Gas Panic in Tokyo, in the Roppongi district. And yeah, just I for whatever reason I had a camera because we were like doing touristy shit during the day, so I was taking pictures, and I brought the pictures like to the bar, or I brought the camera and I was just like taking pictures like all these Japanese girls and like a couple Australian girls, like this one like white girl that we saw earlier in the hotel. She was there, so like, oh shit, like. I might have made out with her. I don't know, because I was like so fucked up. But yeah, Tokyo's no joke.
I don't know. Like I really want to go. Well, I think like if I had like one trip in me, I would probably go to either France or I would say back to Dubai.
Back to Dubai.
Like Dubai seems like super clean. Like I don't know. It might just be me, and it might just be like my American mindset. But just going there, it just like a lot cleaner.
Yeah.
In America.
Yeah.
Plus, it's like a different environment, especially commerce.
Well, that Dubai's got all those slaves over there, all the Filipino and Ethiopian slaves that they got running shit.
Whoa. Ethiopians were never slaves. This guy's choking people right there.
I'm not saying, all right, I know I read an article a long time ago. They say they had people from the Philippines and like African countries. They'd say, hey, we promise you work. You can send money back to your family. And then they get them over there and they take their passport so they can't leave. And then they basically enslave them. Like Dubai is, the entire country is like built on slavery. Not country, yeah, well, the whole country, or the United Arab Emirates, is like the entire country is built on slavery.
I know like Europe in general does that sometimes with nannies.
Yeah.
Like foreign nannies and then like hold them hostage, which is kind of weird. But
I mean, I'd go, but I'm just saying.
You would go?
I mean, I'd still go. Like, they ain't gonna get my ass.
Care of their kids, like that's a little scary, I would think. It's
yeah. I think maybe knowing that would like kind of stop me, but like just like whatever. Like I'm not some buster.
You're saying you would take that risk. You would take that risk of basically being like a slave nanny.
I mean, not right now. Maybe in a few years. Right, maybe in a few years, but not right now.
In a few years. Look, I don't know if I can do that. I honestly don't know if I can do that. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just want to I want to go to Europe. I want to start a fashion house and just live that designer life.
Yeah.
Low key, I know it's not gonna happen though.
Why not?
That still takes a lot of money. Like, I never realized how expensive it was for real estate over there.
You know what it's time for? It's time to make some money then, huh?
I mean, exactly. But I'm just like, whoa, that stuff takes time, you know?
You know.
Like, I don't know. Like, I guess you have, like, I won't say, like, my sales were bad, but it's just, like, I thought they were going to be a lot quicker. And then that realization hit, and you're just like, whoa. Like, you actually had to grind, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. I know, like, even with this, like, that's why, like, I've been so excited to just hop back on the live for the last, like, 2 weeks. Just because I just need to make more, get more eyeballs, get more people coming, and then, you know, then it'll be a consistent thing. But right now it's super slow. Super slow. Like, it's still, like, I'm still... I'm still out here, like, doing graphic work and stuff just to make money, because the website's really not making any money still. Might make a few dollar bills here and there, but you know what I'm saying?
Bills.
It's, you know, it's something, but it's not enough. It's not enough. Not yet, but soon.
Yeah. I mean, I thought, like,
all right, nobody.
Called Abby Gara. She's like this big anime memer now.
Yeah.
But
oh, he going again. Yeah, Nap here. I saw that. I went on the website the other day on my phone and saw that it was completely just there. It was gone. So I gotta fix that. It's just I got a list of like that big shit that I gotta fix and either fix or update or change completely. So thank you for letting me know and reminding me. I appreciate it. What about homegirl with the anime shit?
Oh, so okay, I just looked at it. So she has about like 31K on Instagram, which is like decent, but like she has a lot of, you know, activity. That's what I look for. I'm looking like for people to work with. Because, like, I'm like, if you got 50K followers and you have 2 comments, you know, something's kind of up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she checked out. There's a lot of people with, like, you know, legit comments. So, you know, I talked to her, sent her a hoodie or whatever.
Yeah.
And she liked it. She posted a picture. I don't even know if I got any sales from it because, like, no one used her promo code. Like, I got sales after she posted it. But just no one posted her promo code.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if it's a failed operation. I got a lot of followers though from it compared to what I had before. I got about like 30 or 40.
Yeah.
Within like 2 days. So I guess it was good, but
that might just be one of those things where they might not buy now, but you know, somewhere down the line. And it's so difficult to track something like that, especially from Instagram, to see like exactly how much, you know, over 6 months to a year's time they actually do end up spending. See that like lifetime value of the customer.
I kind of just focus like on trust-based transactions, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like whenever someone new follows, you know, always trying to check their profile out. You know.
Yeah.
You know, be active. Actually, like I don't follow people on that account, on like the Covenaunt account, unless like they're involved with the brand in some way.
Yeah.
Like I'll scope them out on my personal account and do stuff like that. So. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, you know, some of the people that have brands are kind of like enough about having it when they reach a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they start thinking like they're above people, which, I mean, sometimes you got to do that in business just so it's not like a free-for-all. But,
yeah,
I don't know. I look at people like, granted, like, his fan base is a little crazy. Like, you look at like how X built his fan base. He has like one of the most loyal fan bases ever. and all he did was like just be genuine and honest about everything.
Mm-hmm.
So.
No, I feel that. I feel that.
I just like eventually, I don't want Covenant to just be like clothes or like books. I kind of just want it to be like, for lack of a better word, like a culture.
Yeah.
And I hate that word just because it's used so much, but I can't stop using it. So.
You know who you got to team up with, or like not maybe not, but like get involved with some like indie game developers, man. Dudes creating like, not saying knockoffs, but like Final Fantasy style like RPGs, like whatever.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I got into contact with a couple of people, but it's just like to build a game, you know, it's a couple $100 just because, you know, like the time spent plus their hourly wage, and I'm just like, okay, a couple $100 on the game or a couple $100 on the clothes. So I kind of weigh my options.
Right. Well, I'm not saying like make a game, but I'm just saying like if they got, you know, because all your stuff is pretty like heavily inspired from Final Fantasy. So if you find that audience, they're already playing the game. I'm sure they'll rock the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Their audience, not necessarily making a game.
That's exactly like how my mindset is. Like, you know, when I market, all the hashtags I use are usually related to like some other medium besides clothing. Because I just realized, you know, at this point, I don't think people would take Covenant seriously as a clothing brand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm gonna be honest with that. Like when you say, "Oh, I'm making characters," and it's pretty much high fantasy, no one's actually gonna take that brand seriously at this point unless you got something involved. But there's an event here in Atlanta called, I think it's called Rise Up. It's like an anime event. I won't say it's more so anime, but it's lo-fi based, so you know how that goes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, you know, you go there. There's some people in cosplay, so I was trying to get my gang together to, you know, go there and, you know, maybe try and work out a deal or, you know, try and do like a cross event. So I'm gonna see how it goes. But yeah, that's exactly where my mindset's at right now.
For sure. For sure.
You know, I kind of, because I realize those people are the most loyal people. You look at people with anime, you know, and even, you know, there's people that are buying physical copies just so, you know, the industry doesn't die. So those are the people I'm looking at right now.
Word. No, I feel that.
And it's weird, but you know, I might just have to break down and market it as more of like, you know, Covenant itself is the actual, you know, business. So I'll see.
Yeah, I
do want to make a game though.
Hey, all in time, baby. All in time. Well, shit, I did it again. All right, we're gonna get him back on. My man's internet must be from like, he's over there working at AOL damn dial-up. He keeps getting cut off, like it's his job. I'm in the unique position right now where I got, not really unique position. I got a position where I got to market to both, like business to business and also business to consumer. So I got to figure out like a plan to A, get more brands on board, and B, get customers over to the website to start buying stuff. You know what I mean?
I know as far as your YouTube videos, like when I was doing YouTube, I knew every time I did a video, I always marketed it to like a niche market, and that you build like some of the presence. I know like with Warframe, like I was playing the game one day and like someone actually recognized me in a mission and was like, "Yo, you're BS Dakers," and like I never actually like realized it at first, but you know, I guess if you continuously try and build a name within that audience, you can take it to another place per se.
Right.
I mean, that would do.
Yeah, I got so many ideas, so many. Nap here's talking about SEO, dude. That's how I built the site in the beginning. Just long form articles. Like I wouldn't even go back and recommend anybody read them just because they're pretty fucking ass. But that's what I was talking about at the beginning, talking about getting back into more long form content as opposed to quick 100-word hit, whatever. It's just creating stuff that has more staying power than just, hey, this brand has a drop, check it out, and then a week later it doesn't matter anymore. So Although I did write like some of my early articles, like for news pieces, like really still get hits today. Like I don't know if you remember Vivid Essence.
I like my favorite brand.
Yeah, like even to this day, like I wrote that and it was just a quick like 150, 200 words. You know, last over a year ago at this point, like maybe a year and some change, and it's still people are still going to that article just because nobody wrote about them, but they're still, you know, not a bad brand or whatever. Even though it's now like pretty much defunct, I don't think they're even creating it anymore. But it's kind of like in limbo. It's in limbo.
I don't know. I try and slide it to the DMs, but you know, it's like super late at night when I do it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm a chill. But I'm not gonna lie, it kind of reminds me a lot of like a Cold Wall, just a lot cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, maybe that's one of the reasons why I like it. I don't know, I just like that avant-garde style. And like even the hoodies that I'm getting done, that's what I was like trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Just like have that weird crop. Granted, it got messed up really bad. I know I showed you.
Yeah, you sent the pictures where it's like you got that much gap.
You know what really pissed me off though?
What's that?
You saw how small it was, right?
Yeah.
Like my manufacturer had the audacity to put the large label on it.
Maybe what in the sleeves?
Like he put a large on it. I don't know, but I know he's redoing it. Luckily, he was like, you know, he said he never oversaw the process and do it now.
Say that again.
I think that he never oversaw the process, so he had like someone else doing it. But he said he's gonna overlook it now, so everything should be good.
Yeah.
But when I posted it on Streetwear, because like I just posted it as art, because you know like I can't do adverts unfortunately. But like I got like a whole bunch of followers on my Reddit account, and that was like the first time that ever happened. Like people were on my Instagram saying that they came from Reddit, they liked the brand or whatever. Yeah. And like even the Asmore windbreaker, like there's people asking me if there's ever going to be a restock, and like that's the first time I ever heard that. So.
Hey, that's the feedback you need though. When people are like, "Hey, let me get that. Like, let me make it again real quick."
I mean, I can't, because, like, you know Prism in the Discord?
Yeah.
So he bought it, and he told me I should have made more, but I was like, nah, it's going to be a 1-of-1. And we agreed on it being a 1-of-1. Theoretically, I can't make more. Like, I wouldn't do it like that. Like, I wouldn't sell it as a 1-of-1 and say, you know, people actually want it now, can I make more? So.
Right. You got to hit him.
I do have ideas.
Just hit him with that variation, baby. Who?
I mean, he's a pretty cool guy. I'm like excited. He's doing his own project pretty soon. He just wants to have enough money to do exactly what he wants, which I kind of respect.
Yeah, he's going deep in that techwear lane. Like, man. Well, yes, he is going deep in that techwear. That's what he's wanting to do. Like I've seen some of his like inspiration photos, and it's super, super technical, super not, you know, regular ass screen printed on T-shirts and shit like that. He's definitely trying to go deep with it.
You are like the apostle today.
Say that again.
You have the patience of Peter today.
I mean, I can just keep adding you back, or I can sit here and talk to myself, and that's no fun ever.
I'm just saying, like, you sent at least 7 callbacks, and I know it gets annoying sometimes. So
that's all right.
I'm sorry.
Well, every time you cut off, I talk shit about your internet, so say you're on that AOL dial-up time and shit.
Bro, AOL still going strong.
They are.
They might act every few months, but they're still going strong.
They're in that geriatric demographic.
I think it's just like, I remember when Gmail, no one wanted to use Gmail, and it was all about AOL.
Yeah.
And Hotmail. Hotmail's still going, I guess, overseas.
I know some people that still like fuck with their Hotmail account like it's cool. I'm like, that ain't it, son. That ain't it.
I know like people in the UK, like there was a guy hit up for a collab. But Speaking of which, I was supposed to have a collab with Unearth, but I'm still trying to work on the graphic. I got screwed on paying the artist.
Yeah.
They never finished it. So I gotta redo everything myself. So.
Motherfucker.
But yeah, you know, like I posted in the Discord, and everyone was like, "Her chin's too big," and I was just like, you know, like I never really noticed it until like someone pointed it out,
Mm-hmm.
and then I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, he's right. That is a big chin.
That's a big ass chin.
I asked her to fix it. She said she's gonna do it the next day, and then kind of blocked me. So.
What a scumbag.
Got her money and was like, I'm out.
Fucking dirtbag over there.
No, it's because these two artists that I always work with, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's three. It's there's one, but I think she left. She went out to the country or something like that. So she was like, she'll do it when she came back. But I guess she just forgot.
Yeah.
Then the other two, other one has a full-time job and has to focus on work.
Right.
Other one, she said that she's just not feeling it. So I'm kind of stuck freelancing, using freelancers, which kind of doesn't work out all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be a pain in the ass.
I need to just learn how to draw myself, but it's a lot of work.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. I remember, from like, I want to say October to around April, I had a freelancer that was writing like basically all the news articles for the website. And then sometime in April, she just like disappeared. I was like, all right, like she was doing a damn good job too. And I was like, I tried to get another one on board and she was just not up to par. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have to do this shit myself.
It's like that sometimes.
Yeah.
It really is like that sometimes.
I kind of want to get it to where I can just have like the brand owners, they can like just post their own stuff on here. Like maybe not on the front page, but like, you know,
yeah,
just news pieces on their pages and stuff just to keep the shit going, keep that flow of content.
Bro.
Oh, good thing we got these smooth jams going. Boom, down. I don't even know if homeboy's here, he's gone, or call him back. Shit, I keep doing that by accident. Getting back into it.
Wow, it's so trash.
Welcome back.
It's so trash. What were you saying though? You're just talking about posting on the pages, so you can kind of keep it going.
Yeah, just like, you know, because I think there's right now there's like 20 brands that have signed up to put their stuff on there, and just if I don't catch something, they can just put their own own news piece up. Just post their own article. That way it's just like, you know, if they got something that I don't know about or whatever, they just boom, special promotion today only. After the day, they can delete it. Whatever. If anybody hits on it, hits on it. If not, like, that's okay too.
I know Street Archive kind of does that. I know like they like if you want to get featured on their site, they kind of just send you like a form, you fill it out, they post it on there.
Oh yeah, like they got like a cut and paste kind of interview format.
I mean, granted, like I screwed up because I didn't proofread mine, and it has a lot of spelling errors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it doesn't work all the time, but
yeah, I might just make like a form that people can just fill out, like, hey, answer 10 of these 20 questions, and then whatever they answer, I'll just put it out there. You know what I'm saying? That'd probably be easiest.
I mean, you could post though, you know, like a fast overlook and then like a more definite article. So
yeah.
like maybe if they just want to get their like promote their brand and not necessarily a specific drop,
Mm-hmm.
then you can kind of do like that cut and paste, and then like for the specific drops or if there's a new something more in depth. That way you can kind of be more efficient.
Right. Yeah, for sure. Because,
You know?
I mean, when I first started the site, I had like a little whatever template that I just sent to people like, hey, fill this out and I'll put it on the website. And I was like, that's so like, I don't know, impersonal. But the more I think about it, like with so many brands and so much going on, like try and get that longer content. That might be the way to do it. Just say, hey, you know, you fill this out. I'll post it when, you know, after I proofread it and it's in the money.
Yeah. I do think it'd be like a lot quicker.
Yeah.
I was thinking of like I don't think I'm gonna post anything on the site anytime soon. Well, I won't say not anytime soon, but I kind of want to post that collab once I get it figured out with Unearth.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of just do like, oh, you can buy it through here exclusively, just like to help build traffic. I don't know how the traffic will bring, but hopefully it'll bring something.
Right.
I feel like that's really the way to go. Put those special pieces up there, give people a reason to come.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
So, I mean, you look at bigger brands that all the time, specifically at certain stores that, you know, they stock certain shoes or they do restock specifically there. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's so many options, so much to do, so much to take care of. Fortunately, I got all day to do it now, so.
I mean, I think that it's a bad thing when I have too much time because I start overthinking stuff. So.
Yeah. I don't know. Today's probably been a long ass day just because I was just waiting. I'm like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock for you. Like, let's get it rolling again. Like, being able to just cut it up for an hour or whatever.
Yeah, like I kind of like the format. I seriously want to see you make more content though. Like, I want to see you make like more content. Where is that?
Say that again.
I seriously just want to see you make more content.
Yeah, that's the plan. I'm working on, like, I got this my trusty notebook here. I got to fill out, you know, from the top of a funnel all the way down the bottom, trying to get trying to hit people, because I got to hit the B2B with like getting brands on board, and I got to hit B2C, getting people to actually buy this stuff. I'm trying to like figure out a plan of like, all right, we're making a video, turn in an article, one's for this, one's for that, and just, yeah, it's gonna get rolling soon. Like this weekend, I think it's just gonna be a sit down brainstorming session and just making stuff. And then I think, and then after that, I think shit'll be looking good.
I mean, I don't know. Pretty much everyone says the same thing that Machiavelli said. You know, just emulate people that are successful.
Right.
I'm looking at people like, you know, Sean Witherspoon, what he did with Round 2.
All right, homeboy. His internet is from 2000 and whatever the year was before Jesus was born. It keeps dropping. That's like the 8th time. That's all right. You know why? Because we got these chill ass beats in the background.
But like, I mean, I always like watching Round 2's videos just because like how interpersonal they try and make them.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, kind of just I've been looking at other businesses how they got started, just trying to, you know, emulate that same process.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, it's definitely, it's a lot of emulation, a lot of just experimentation, really, right now. Like,
and then I try and gain stuff like more unorthodox, you know, sources.
Mm-hmm.
I've been researching a lot of like monarchs, you know, how they came to power, how they kept power.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell everyone that like Louis XIV is pretty much like the person who got me into fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Just because, I mean, it sounds weird at first glance, but you know, he was a monarch who pretty much all the French kings before him pretty much were just, they weren't as strong as him per se in the way they governed. But I mean, he literally, to control his nobles, he developed a dress code that was kind of expensive. So the nobles have to dress like him. They spent a lot of money. That means they're always poor in debt, and they always listen to him pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that was the thing that was like, oh snap! So fashion isn't just like, you know, prancing around.
It's deeper than that.
I guess I kind of see it more as art now. Even I was watching a video on, you know, Samuel Ross, and he was just talking about like what he wants to do with Cold Wall, how he wants to go avant-garde, but he can't because people won't buy it. So he made a sub-brand for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I've been thinking about doing the same thing, but I just feel like the name Covenant itself gives off that avant-garde vibe.
Right.
So,
What I mean, what else are you working on right now for the brand?
so I talked to someone. It was a guy in the Discord that was like, I was looking for an intern. So I'm just like, I'm tired of doing stuff solely by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Theoretically, an intern. He's just someone who's helping out though. But he was telling me really, you know, I should focus more on the story aspect, because if clothing's going to be released slowly, you know, I'm not going to have content in between to really keep people engaged. So I'm focusing on writing books. Thinking I might just go full force anime on this and do a manga, because I think that'd be the easiest, you know, medium to deliver the story in.
Right.
Not everyone's a reader per se, and that manga could kind of be something that, you know, they can really get engaged to quickly. So I'm going to be doing that as well. Just got to figure out how to budget paying artists, because, you know, that gets expensive.
Right. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, I never realized how expensive it was to produce a manga if you're doing freelancing. So that the trading card game's gonna be coming soon. Prism said he's gonna be doing some cards, and I already have a manufacturer for that. So I'm not really too big on the trading cards though. Like, I have talked to YouTubers who are in the TCG genre, and they're willing to review it. So that's actually looking more promising than anything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just, I want it to be perfect. I got the Reddit marketing done when it comes to, you know, artwork and Covenant. But it's just that the feedback I got on the cards were just like, without backgrounds, they're too plain. And, you know, I played the game with a few friends just to, you know, test run it. And I created a broken game. So I'm kind of like, it all. I realized I was like, maybe I was too gung-ho. Like, I made a combination that just like can't be beat. So reviewing it, because that's the most boring game ever. Like, that one people. So.
Hey, fair enough.
So, yeah, I'm just pretty much all over the place with what I want to do.
Mm-hmm.
I know for the clothing thing, I'm definitely going to shoot for the fall or the winter for what I wanted to do, just because I feel like you have to wear more clothes in those seasons, so you can be more elaborate in what you're doing.
Right.
So, I mean, I'm thinking parka and a field coat, those cropped hoodies, but in a different color. Everyone, at least the people in the Discord, have been asking for orange instead of just, you know, cream.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a couple more influencers that I've spoken to. I'm not going to say the names yet, just because, like, I want to get them clothes before. But they kind of want different colors as well, so that's looking pretty good.
Hey, that's all that matters, right? Progress.
Yeah, it's marketing.
Yeah, baby.
It's just, like I said, marketing's not sales, it's profitability, so that's what I'm trying to do.
It's all an investment.
Yeah. I kind of screwed around before and was using Instagram ads, and I realized those really didn't do anything for me.
Right.
As far as sales. I mean, you get likes, but it's like, likes.
My man. He's talking about likes. Likes don't equal sales. It's a vanity stat. That's why people buy damn Bam Bam. Covenant, no, it's not. It's his brand. It's a clothing brand. He's also doing like he's writing stories, and he has a card game, and it's inspired by Final Fantasy, but
yeah, a lot of the stuff. Yo, I just clicked something. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the stuff is inspired by Final Fantasy. I have to say, like, lately, there's been other mediums that I'm kind of into, like Berserk, Dark Souls. Dark Souls is, like, one of my favorite games of all time.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of looking at older mediums that kind of died out, like that trading card game, Chaotic. You know, that had a really good concept, but it just died out because of legal reasons. Right. But it's like, I don't know, anything nostalgic for me, I kind of just put it into one pop and poop it out as Covenant. So. Mm-hmm. But I really want to go for like darker tones, more like edge lord stuff. So. Yeah, but like, you know, a lot of the stories I kind of wanted to, you know, serve a purpose. I know one of the focuses of Woodland Tragedy is like, you know, just suicide and depression. I didn't want to make it too edgy to the point where it's like, you know, goth boy stuff, but I did want to emphasize that theme.
Right.
I can't get jiggy with like the whole I'm depressed and I'm not going to do anything to fix my scenario thing. So I kind of focus it around like progressing as a person rather than just, you know, staying in the stump.
Right. Right.
But hopefully everything works out with Covenant. I'm kind of trying to map out a 5-year plan to where I want to be, just so I can work on those goals, individual goals, and see what happens.
Absolutely.
So
I need to make. I just gotta do daily shit, daily tasks, same thing every day. Boom, boom, boom. Because eventually something will hit. So.
Yeah, it's like, you know, the right person sees the website, blows up maybe.
Well, shit, somebody just emailed me today, or yesterday, or a few days ago. Hey, we want to know who to send our media kit to, who to send this stuff to. Oh, and what's your address so we can send you a box of stuff. And I'm like, oh shit, like that's what's up. Like, all right, yeah, now I gotta. They're like, yeah, so you can use it for a photo shoot. I'm like, photo shoot? I ain't never done a photo shoot before, homie. Like
sponsored now.
Yeah, straight up. And I looked at like, I mean, their stuff's loud. It's super loud, but fuck it, like whatever. Like you'll see me wearing it on the stream, and it is what it is.
I mean, like even if you build a YouTube presence, though, like that's one of the big things. As long as you get established on one medium, you're good.
Right. Yeah, I know. Like I looked at there's a website. It's like Coldness. I think coldnessco.com. They like do like a lot of underground rappers, and they get deep with like on Twitter, but their Instagram's weak. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's usually how it goes, though. I don't know how to build a Twitter following at all.
No, yeah, me neither. I don't even use Twitter in my own personal life at all. I don't use Instagram or Facebook. I don't use any social media at this point in my life just because I got other shit I got to focus on. But yeah, just they get like hundreds of likes and they got like 1,400 followers. They get so much engagement. They're really heavy on Twitter.
That's the most important thing, though, is that engagement. I don't even care really about the follower count. It's just like if the followers are actually, you know, there, not just ghosting.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really any business.
Nap wants to talk about web marketing. Nap, you want to hop on tomorrow night? We'll talk about web marketing for an hour.
And I'll be in the comments.
Blowing it up.
Our internet works in the comments, just not, you know.
Word. It might just be the video also. Like if we just cancel the video and just went straight audio, it'd probably do pretty well.
Would it? You're being serious?
Maybe, I don't know. I don't have janky ass internet. I got that good shit.
No. You ever thought maybe it's just my connection to your internet?
No, I got gigabit internet, baby. Like I'm out here.
I'm playing For Honor. That thing never lags.
I get like even on Wi-Fi, I'm pulling like I don't even know 80 megs down. Like I got mad speed over here, and he's gone again. How you gonna talk shit and disconnect while you talk shit about the internet, son? He ain't even like listen to me right now, but he's gonna watch this afterwards and be like realize all the shit talking I'm doing when he gets disconnected. But Nap, if we want to talk web marketing, if we want to focus it on whatever, we can cut it up tomorrow night. Straight up. Yeah, welcome back, internet guy.
All right, point proven. But all I'm saying is, yeah, I got boo-boo internet, but that doesn't mean like, I don't know. I don't even know how to defend that, to be honest.
It's okay.
I dropped like 12 times today.
It's okay. We on a budget around here.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, this stuff's starting to add up.
All right.
Shipping for a sample is like $50.
That's why I write about the clothing. I don't make the clothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I mean, up and I still have to pay shipping. That's funny.
Huh?
My manufacturer messed up and I still have to pay shipping.
That's some bullshit.
Exactly.
Oh.
He was like, the sample free. Well, the sample's like $10 to make. Of course it's gonna be free.
Yeah. I think if I ever got into making shit, I wouldn't even want to start clothing. Like, I just want to do like accessories, like, or not even accessories, just like slap the logo on something, a deck of cards, a lighter, like shit like that.
You're gonna start selling bricks now.
Yeah, I'm gonna start selling bricks.
I feel like that's the biggest Supreme meme at this point. Just that brick.
I think they're coming out with a stepping stool soon.
Yeah, but no one's gonna. I don't think anyone copied week 2. Everyone's saying that it's trash so far. I mean, I don't wear Supreme, but I'm just saying.
I lived down the street from the Supreme store, and I never went to the shit. So
you could have been reselling them. What do you mean you never went there?
I'm not trying to get in that game. I'm not trying to
resell game.
Yeah. Sit in line for 4 hours. You get in there. Oh, like they know you're reselling, so they're gonna limit what you can buy and shit. Fuck that. Whatever. How long I've been doing so what? Started June 19th of last year.
You know the exact day?
I think so. I think it was June 19th.
Wait, so your anniversary passed and you didn't do anything for it?
I had a beer, I think.
Should have made it a big deal.
Nah. Maybe next one. Maybe the next one, there'll be like something, you know, because it wasn't like, what am I going to do? Write an article saying, hey, guess what? It's our 1 year and whatever. No, this has been about a year, and then like I made my first website February of 2016, like my first like real website, and then I sold it in October of 2016, and then I made a few more, and some were good, some weren't, and you know, hopefully this is one of those good ones.
Just sell websites. That's kind of crazy though when you think about it.
What?
Like just having the skill to build a website and actually someone to buy it.
Oh yeah, like the whole purpose of that, like the first one, I was like, I'm gonna make this because I had made websites before and they're just like dumb, whatever. But I was like, I'm gonna make this one, you know, build it up and then sell. Like it was made with the sole purpose of selling it. And yeah, like I think I didn't invest a lot, maybe like $1,000 total, but I made some scratch. I came out all right.
Wow. Wait, $1,000 in just building it, or are we talking about just marketing?
No, I'm talking about like making it was like it's inexpensive to make website, maybe like $100, you know, total with, and then like just outsourcing a lot of the content, all these long articles, and they're ranking. I was in that SEO. That's basically when I learned SEO was for that website. I was just like, all right, this is what I'm gonna do.
I know I want to get into like the marketing business just as like a side gig. I had this idea for like a creative agency, but I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna like merge it with Covenant kind of.
Yeah.
So I do have a lot of artists, like, because what I do is I always look for people that like have talent but have no clout. If that makes sense. And always, you know, because I feel like if they look at Covenant, they're gonna be like, and they actually have clout, they're gonna think I'm trying to mooch off of them. So I just leave those people alone for now.
Right.
But, you know, I found a couple of artists that, you know, they want to get involved and they actually have some talent, and trying to put together like a music project pretty soon. So we're going to see how that goes, but I do want to learn how to get into like website building, actually make something good and substantial. So, but, yeah, I don't know if I should separate it though, just because I'm like, am I doing too much with Covenant right now, or I should just, you know, slap them all together, just because I wanted it to be like that whole nostalgic vibe. Like,
my boy is gone again. You know what? We're gonna bring him back. If everybody, because I know you've been able to see his email every time I enter it in, so if you could just send him some raunchy stuff, that would be appreciated. Just because it's funny, nothing too outrageous, you know, a dick pic or two.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
What you're gonna need to do is after this is done, you're gonna have to watch the whole thing so you hear all the shit I've been talking every time you cut out.
Okay, because I was just like, I came back in, I just heard that. And I was like,
Yeah, it's true. It's true. What were you saying though?
No, I don't know if I'm gonna merge it together or not. I don't know. I'm trying to get opinions on that.
Yeah, I know. That's on you, homie. That's on you. I haven't.
You know, people, and then I screw up, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's on you." So I'll see.
I don't know. I've been toying around with the idea of. I mean, I have the website. I just got to actually build it out like an agency, and then just be like, yeah, this is the agency, but the website, so what? That's underneath the agency, and that's what we work on, and that's it.
That actually sounds pretty cool. Like,
yeah, and then I don't know if I want to do some like consulting shit or whatever. I can get into that, or I don't know. This is all like way far away.
I talked to my brother about it because, you know, he wanted to do the whole Covenant thing as a partnership, but he's talking about writing up contracts, and I'm just like, I'm not jiggy for that. So.
Right.
I'm like, if we're laying on a contract.
we'll figure it out as we go.
Yeah.
Which is like the wrong way to go about it, just because you never know what'll happen.
I mean, yeah. It was just like, I don't know. He just like, I feel like he's more focused monetarily on the project, and that's where kind of we butt heads.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just, I mean, like, he's an accountant, so maybe that's why. But it's just like, I'm more focused on actually building something. I'm willing to make those sacrifices.
Right.
So.
Right.
I already know it's not going to be an immediate returns.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I have gotten a return. That's just like a blessing. But it's like at the end of the day, I have to put that money right back into something new. So
right. Well, if you start an agency, Nap will head your web dev department. He's a freelancer, yeah.
That title scared me. That title always sounds expensive too.
What?
The freelancer.
Oh well.
Nowadays, it scares my wallet.
Bam, go. Everybody says get a co-founder. I would not.
Yeah, like when I started Covenant, I specifically was like, I'm not, because I tried to do that with the previous brand, and if there's not someone that's as ambitious as you, it's gonna fail.
Right.
Then you're gonna get frustrated because you're gonna think, okay, I'm putting my heart and soul into this, and you're doing nothing. So.
Right.
I would really want to get a co-founder per se. I mean, I would love for someone to invest and have like details written out to where they can get a return on their investment, and I still get to keep the, you know, full creative directive. But that whole sharing of stuff scares me sometimes.
Right.
But I really would need someone that believes, you know, like in the brand or whatever.
For sure.
That's what I'm kind of scared of my brother, because like I don't know if he believes in it or not. So.
Yeah, it's risky. It's risky business. Nap, email me, justin@sowhat.com, and we'll chop it up and we'll figure out a time. We can talk about web dev stuff and digital marketing and all that. Brian,
that's that nerd.
Brian, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Don't disconnect. Hold it down for a minute and a half. The boys got to use the potty. Appreciate it.
I got you. All right, so we got Nat and Bama. Okay. So both of you guys are freelancers, right? At least that's what it looks like. Okay, that's GG right there. Making moves, making interviews on live streams. Let's see. feel like my thing's about to disconnect in like about 2 seconds. Hey, doggy, doggy.
I'm so glad you didn't disconnect.
Well, that's not in my power. Blessed, I guess.
Oh, perfect timing. The guy. What a. Oh man, we might have to wrap this up. Brian's fucking up. Bama's trying to learn. You know what? We're gonna learn you something. We're gonna try our best to get you up to speed. You know, we ain't going fast, but we're going somewhere.
I like how you said, I'm glad you didn't disconnect, and as soon as you come back, I disconnect.
Right?
That's.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. So Nat said, "What do you mean you're not trying to pull a move? That's making moves, bro."
Sharpie showed up. What's up, Sharp?
Prism took like 3 hours to get here.
Yeah, you've been missing out on the 15th disconnect.
Yeah, we went from 11 to 15.
Yeah, I went from 6 to 12.
All right. So chat's looking slow.
Chat is slow, but we've reached record high viewers this whole stream as of right now.
We sitting at 6. That's good.
That's 6.
All right, we got 6. Can we hit 25?
Probably not. Not yet. In a month from now, we will be hitting 25.
A month from now, I'm shooting for 100.
Okay.
We're at 25. Can we hit 100?
Don't forget to smash that like button.
Smash that like button. We get 100 likes. I'll drop the next video.
Yeah. Otherwise, no videos.
I like how every YouTuber does that, like knowing they're gonna drop that next video.
Right. Hey.
They need that app.
All right, Nap. I'm gonna check your email afterwards because if I open up my email right now, it's gonna play all kinds of like notification, ding, 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 and we don't need that in our lives right now. What?
I'm seriously gonna watch my dad thing because I feel like I can learn some stuff.
Oh, well, I got it on my phone. Let's see what we got here. Boom.
Dun, 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 dun.
I got you, Nap.
Hey, cutie pie. You look sleepy.
I feel so bad.
Why?
Because you have such a shitty connection.
What are you trying to say right now?
I'm saying it's like you got that 2006 damn weak ass internet.
By 2006, we had decent internet.
Yeah, well, it's 2018 now, and we got better internet.
2006 was when Yu-Gi-Oh was cool. We still had Pokemon.
Okay, first of all, Yu-Gi-Oh was never cool.
No, if you never thought Yu-Gi-Oh was cool, then you're not. Yu-Gi-Oh's still cool today. I mean, the anime's bad, but that's
whack.
Yeah, that anime got horrible. I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't even make sense to me.
Talk about Yu-Gi-Oh as a whole. Whack.
No, first Yu-Gi-Oh was lit. When Yu-Gi-Oh turned into the Pharaoh, you knew it had to go down.
I don't even know what you're talking about. I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't even like the Yu-Gi-Oh memes?
I know what Yu-Gi-Oh is. I never played the shit. I never watched it.
You didn't have to play it to appreciate the anime.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it. I didn't play it. I take it back.
So you went to Japan but never actually saw an anime before.
That's right. Yeah. I was watching porn. All right. I was up to the major leagues.
Akira then?
Huh?
You've never seen Akira?
No. I've never seen Spirited Away. None of it.
Man, boycott. So what? They don't support
boycott.
anime.
So what? Fuck this trash website because we don't watch anime. Boycott Covenant because he can't afford a decent internet connection.
Okay, we don't got internet, but Covenant's like fantasy. We have like pigeons and horses. And stuff.
Your idea,
That's how we get
your idea of good internet is a fantasy, dude. You got.
I feel like that's part of the aesthetic, you know.
Uh-oh.
Like those characters.
I feel like these comments are gonna. Okay, I gotta watch some movies. You know what? No, it is nice because to my internet, like I said, I just got it today. I could get back to that pirating game. I'll download Akira and I'll watch it tomorrow morning.
You know, you need to watch Berserk. Egg of the King.
I'm not.
That movie.
Okay, Sharpie's boycotting everybody. We got no support from Prism in the house.
Wow.
Fucking.
Man.
That's
I
fine.
was watching Berserk. Like I finished the movie yesterday.
Yeah.
And it's this scene, right, where like he kills an earl, and then he kills the earl's kid. Man, I was crying, man. It was so sad. Anime, you know, gets you in your feelings sometimes.
Oh, poo-hoo. Yeah, I don't.
He killed the little kid.
All right, folks. We're gonna have to retire this. All right, this is the last time Brian is allowed to be on here until he upgrades his internet. So I'm gonna add him one more time, and I'm gonna tell him this is a wrap. And I apologize, but I'll do this one more time.
Maybe if I like sit right next to my router, it'd be better.
Listen to me. I want you to plug Covenant as hard as you can right now because the next time you cut off, it's over.
Okay, I'm about to plug it.
All right.
This has been like the 16th time. It's not a lot of time to disconnect, okay?
Dude, it's literally been one every 8 minutes.
So that means that it's on your end.
I've yet to disconnect. I'm coming through hot right now.
Theoretically, you're disconnecting from me. So
I don't know because this shit was happening the last time you were on here also, and it's never happened with anybody else.
Because they have the same Wi-Fi as you.
Man, that good shit.
Boo Boo Internet's the same. I can't get any other Wi-Fi, but Xfinity is not my fault.
Nah.
Try to get Google Fiber, but you know.
Blame Comcast.
They ain't trying to do it.
Oh, you better start plugging. You better start plugging away before you go bye-bye again.
All right, so there's the website. There's the Instagram. And it's all Covenant with a U. Oh, you got quiet, so I thought it just dropped for a minute.
I'm pulling up. All right, here's Covenant, the Instagram. Boom.
The website.
The website. Boom. The Twitter.
Drop it.
Don't follow the Twitter.
I'm never gonna use Twitter ever, just because I don't know how to market that. It's pretty hard.
Yeah.
But dropping hoodies in like 2 weeks. They're nice.
Hoodies coming soon.
They're creamed. They have like a little thing that wraps around your neck that keeps you nice and cozy. Buy one for your girlfriend, because if you size down, they're kind of like, you know, midway cropped. So yeah, one for your girl. You get her a Covenant hoodie.
I'll get one for my girl.
And buy one for you too, because you know you're gonna look, you know, snuggy in the Cub gear.
I'm gonna look like this girl right here, Josephine 9.
Yo, Abby Gar is goals, but she's gay, so it feels bad.
What?
That's Abby Gar. That's the girl in the hoodie.
Oh.
That had 31K. Yeah, but she's like totally gay.
Oh.
Straight gay.
Well.
And she emphasizes that every single day.
Hey, fair enough. Whatever. You know, maybe you can have her be your wingman.
I don't know. Like, I sent designs to her just because, like, I told her, I was like, yo, I'll send you stuff. Just because, like, I messaged your whole page or whatever. So I sent designs and she critiques or whatever.
Right. Well, I'm looking at the So What, the shop right now, right?
And what do you see?
I'll tell you what I don't see.
Wait, what's that?
Covenant.
Because you told me that you want a certain thing. You said mock-ups weren't good enough. Therefore, I'm trying to get real product shots.
I said that?
Yeah, you gave me like a whole list. You were like, which ones are the best? And plus, I was looking on the site and then I realized like some people have mock-ups, some people have real product shots. Some people have like the whole model pick.
Yeah, like I said, it's in a fucked up place right now where it's kind of going every which way. But yeah, dude, just start upload, no problem.
Okay, because I have like there's some shirts that just dropped. So, but I only have the mock-ups. Like the guy who takes the pictures for me, whenever like I ask him what he wants to shoot in the group chat, he just reads it and doesn't respond. So
that's a trooper.
Really, everyone else responds and he just reads it. He waits till everyone else agrees and then he responds.
Come here.
So,
come here.
We'll see.
We got a mascot right here.
Got a doggo.
Got a good pupper. Got a good pup. Big old pup.
Oh. Still have the doggo is better.
Huh?
Covenant doggo still is better.
Where'd that go?
I mean, like I'm right by my router, so I can't show him because it's like pitch black. But
hey, fair enough.
Trying to get bug period. You know?
Hey, it's been a month since the last time you're on here, and you still haven't replaced that battery in the smoke detector.
I forgot. You know, I figured what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just hit me.
Let me pull up a picture of this dog real quick.
Okay, it's not like anything happen though.
Huh?
I don't need to worry. It's not like anything bad's gonna happen, so I don't need to worry about it.
Nah, you should be all right.
Yeah, I mean, plus I'm sure I have like a pretty good life insurance policy, so don't have to worry about anything really. Your boy's getting a nice bird.
That's what the dog looks like, kinda. Wow. That's the mascot. Alright. Oh, the boy's gone? Like I said, hey, that's a wrap. He plugged his shit. I'm gonna bring him back one more time just to say bye, and then that's a riggedy wrap. And I kind of don't want to, but damn. You got dog hair everywhere now. It's going crazy. A Chowini? Hell nah. I don't even know what that is.
Yo, is there any other thing? Like, can you do the voice thing instead and see if that works better?
Sure, we can cut the ducka.
Because I'm in the dark anyway. So.
My man's he's trapped in the closet.
Bro, I'm just saying I'm right by my router.
You should be able to cut the video off on your end.
Alright, so what do I do?
I don't know, it's like
just
boom right there.
Alright. Let's see if that works.
Alright. I'm telling you, next time you get cut off, I'm just gonna say, hey, that was good time.
Bro, I'm trying to fix it, but they don't offer Google because Google Fiber, you know, that's like a gig minimum.
Whack.
But like I had Google Fiber, no issues. I switched to Xfinity, it's more expensive, I have more issues. Makes no sense.
Whatever. I'm telling you, next time, that's a wrap. My boy's underneath the staircase, looking like Harry Potter. He's in the closet.
Wait, I just read chat. What are they talking about banishing him to the Shadow Realm?
He's talking about your shitty ass internet, dude.
He's talking about you because you don't watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Exactly. Banish you to the Shadow Realm.
Whatever. What are you gonna do?
You gotta hop on the
I don't even know what the Shadow Realm is. What are you gonna do?
See, that's because you never watched anime before. Bro, anime is cooler now because Kanye's watching it. When Kanye watches anime, that means it's cool.
I'm a leader, not a follower, so.
Kim Kardashian is watching anime.
Who?
That means it's even more cool.
Who's that?
Kim Kardashian. She's famous. I don't know what
I'm
she's
just playing.
For, but
I know who that is. I don't give a fuck. I don't watch. What do I watch? You know what I'm watching right now?
It's probably like CNN.
No, Townies. All right.
I don't even know what it is.
It's this old show from '96.
That's not that old. You made it seem like he was like 6.
What year were you born?
99.
Exactly. Shit, it's older than you. I'm only watching it because this fine orange-haired man right here, William Burr.
Who's William Burr?
You don't know who Bill Burr is?
No.
That's like the best comedian alive right now.
It was Kevin Hart.
Hell no. Kevin Hart's whack.
Yeah. Kevin Hart got born in a year. Low key.
Look at that orange-haired fuck. Yep, that's why I'm watching Townies.
I don't even. Is he really orange-haired though?
Dude, the guy's a leprechaun.
He's kind of like brownish a little bit, like brown.
Oh, he's bald now.
Feels bad, man.
All right, I need to come up with a new name for this because we talked like 8% about streetwear, and the rest was about your shitty ass internet.
It's gonna get better someday. Someday.
You talk about the podcast or your internet?
My internet.
Fair enough.
It's gonna get better someday.
Yeah, we'll see about all that.
That's because like chat wasn't talking about streetwear. They're talking about web development and Covenant being a video game.
Hey, I guess we're just keeping this shit organic.
Bro, we can talk about the state of streetwear. Let's talk about that Wandering Ronin Exposed.
Oof. Ooh.
That was kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie.
Which one?
I don't know if you're in the Discord, but like someone like showed a Snapchat of like him confirming that he was Emperor 13, and it was just kind of funny. But like I know his last post just did like super good.
You know what? That fish.
That fish was like litty.
Yeah, you know what? Because this previous post, he posted some shit about like how you got to be the best when you first start, and I commented, and I was like, yeah, well, you take this with a grain of salt because homeboy is whatever. He's posted like 2 things. One was dripping like kanji, and another was a viper skull. And then we're going back and forth a little bit, and then he posted that, and then he commented on that old post again. He's like, oh, I see you didn't chime in, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, first of all, dude, you're trying to flex on like 18, 19, 20-year-olds that don't have a fucking budget to make some like, heavily detailed embroidered shit. Like, yeah, if you had, I'm sure if like Virgil came in there, no name, just was like, oh yeah, check my shit out. And it was just, he had the budget to create some good shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Of course, something like that's kind of like, oh yeah, it was great detail. Well, when you can spend fucking $100 or whatever it costs to do something like that, sure. Like, yeah, it was like, oh, I made it a long time ago. I went to this one guy. He's not in business anymore, blah, blah, blah. And he spent 8 hours picking off the threads. Like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Fucking dopey ass shit. If I wanted to fucking, if somebody gave me fucking $10,000, I'd fucking shit out everybody in there at that subreddit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I guess dopey.
Nah, I mean, the whole thing about the thread was, it was kind of like, I'm not as pressed about him. It was just the comments that I kind of like watch because, they're kind of entertaining. Mm-hmm. I think, but I forgot, it's some guy who owns Dead Club or Downcast Dead. I forgot the brand name. But like he was just like he said something to him, but like he ended that statement with like commit toaster bath.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He said that and then homeboy commented and then he came back, said something else, and he ended it with like commit kick chair, leg rope, or neck rope, or some shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I was like just rolling the entire time.
That shit was funny.
He was like, please don't use the F word in 2018.
It's like, I can say fuck if I want. Oh, the other F word. Oh shit.
Like that thread, like that was like the funniest thread I've ever read on the sub. Period. Like ever.
I'm gonna pull it up. I gotta pull it up.
You heard that?
I'm gonna go ahead and just get that. I used to talk about the balance. You can even see on here. I don't know if you use Res, but you can it keeps a track of how many downvotes you've given to somebody, and he's got a nice red blotch next to his name because what do you say? Commit toaster bath. Commit rope neck kicky chair. Oh man.
Yeah, I like how Falco is trying to call me out right now in the chat.
Where's my tea? Where's this tea at?
Yo, so check this out, right? My manufacturer sent me 25 shirts, right?
Mm-hmm.
The first batch of these shirts, I never checked. I left them all in the plastic. I assumed they were all good, right? That was an idiot move, but I wanted it to be sealed when everyone got their package.
Yeah.
Right? I sent him a shirt. He lives in Europe. Shipping super expensive, right? My man's pays it anyways, like $14, right? Gets the shirt. Yo, did it just drop?
No, I'm still here.
Oh, I got nervous for a minute. I was like, whoa. Okay. Man gets the shirt. Opens the shirt. And like the left sleeve, like it's not even on top of the shirt, which is weird, right? It's like, it's inside the shirt. There's this big black streak mark. So I'm upset. This is the only shirt that actually has like the thing, because I ended up taking them all to back the thing and then because I was like, I don't want to go through this again. I call my manufacturer, right? After I talk to the father, then I have to go talk to the son. And they're like, oh, we're sorry. We never probably checked the shirts. I'm like, that's besides the point, because now someone's upset with me. And they said they're going to make a shirt, and then they're going to, you know, I won't have to pay for anything. They'll go ahead and send it over or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's going to be like a 1 month process for one shirt, so I already know how that goes. But I stopped using them, so it makes this like a whole lot more difficult.
Damn, now you got Falco out here upset.
Falco, he slicked the goat though, so I can't say anything.
Fair enough.
Even though he says a lot of racist stuff, he's still the goat.
He's the racist goat.
Yeah, he's I don't know what's the word. He's like a redneck. That's not a redneck. I don't know what the word's called though.
White?
There was some slang for it. No, there was some slang for it. You can't be an Asian redneck. I forgot what it's called though.
I don't know. It's probably racist if you say it anyway, so.
She shook it. Yeah, I'm still thinking about that Griffith card though. He told me it was like some card I made and it looked like Griffith. I cannot find that card.
Oh shit, you posted on Streetwear Startup?
You're talking about the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, they blocked it twice because you can't. I put at 8 p.m., right?
Yeah, something, yeah.
And it was like, oh, you violated a rule. You can't post your social media links. And, you know, there's no mods, so you can't appeal it.
Yeah, right?
The only mod that was there left, so. I don't know.
I didn't even know that, but I threw that upvote, you know what I'm saying? We'll get some fucking people up in this motherfucker.
Low key, I think it's because the tag. I think Showcase doesn't get like as much views or something. Because whenever I post like design feedback, it gets a lot more views than Showcase for some reason. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Oh, Countdown Live. Man, what's crazy is that like world building, I get like a lot more upvotes than Streetwear Startup, and that actually says something about my brand.
Now, I might say something about the culture of Streetwear Startup.
I guess. Like, I don't know. The Streetwear Startup's kind of wonky. But one thing can like not get any upvotes, can get downloaded, get like, you know, just hooped on. I'm not supposed to the same thing with like slight variations, and it'll be on the front page.
Right.
So I guess it kind of depends. Like West, like I realize West doesn't really get upvoted as much on Streetwear Startup, but if you post on Streetwear, like man will make like front page.
Mm-hmm.
So I just think that's weird.
It's like Sharpie, he already talked about his cards. He talked about that like an hour ago.
Oh yeah. But I talked about the cards, the books, and all that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, the whole. It's almost like there's an evolution, you know. Streetwear Startup, it's like eventually you gotta outgrow that kind of shit.
True. That is true. I see it a lot though. It's kind of sad when you think about it though. Like, when's the last time you seen Sleep post on here?
Shit, I don't even.
Like, exactly, right?
It's unknown, man. Unknown.
Sleep disappeared. Kuya. I don't really see Kuya anymore. I mean, I think he posted like one advert. I don't really see him. Wesley comes like from time to time.
I see him more on. He'll come in and talk some shit, or he'll go on Streetwear.
Yeah, but I don't really. Yeah, I don't see him that much, to be honest.
Nah.
I guess like I think kind of everyone like it's like an evolution. You kind of evolve, and then you reach a point to where like your marketing is kind of self-contained.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. There's like it's super weird going on there because people try to put like this like you gotta fit a certain like box if you're gonna post on there and you want like actual like whatever feedback and all that other shit. Because if you try anything different, it's like nah, like that ain't it, homie. That ain't it, chief. That ain't it, chief.
Wait, that's banned though.
By Sharpie.
Is it every band though?
Fuck. That'd be funny if it was.
Are they being serious about it? Like they made like this big thing. It was like next person who says this ain't chief, this ain't it, chief, is gonna be banned from the Streetwear Reddit.
Oh no.
I didn't know they were being like serious or not.
If they were, that's stupid. That's stupid.
But I mean, like I think that Streetwear is a good avenue to promote on, but Streetwear Startup, it is kind of getting a little like stale, I think.
It's just almost like if you're not fitting, if you don't do like one of like three things, and you're not gonna get any kind of feedback. If you're not making like if your first graphic tee doesn't have like a pair of comic book style eyes on it.
Oh, are you talking about that one graphic that everyone used for like a straight 3 months?
Yeah, they're still using it today. Like that's like it's become pretty recognizable. Like that's something that people are trying to do, and it's just like it's been done to death. How many crying eyes are there in the world? You know what I'm saying?
I like the brands that kind of try and get into cut and sew though, and kind of put their unique spin, like garments. So I think there was like one hoodie. It was like a varsity jacket, like had the lining from like a varsity or football jacket, but it lined the hood with it.
Yeah,
the brand, but it looked really nice. But I don't know. It's like even like I mean, I don't see as many parody brands, which I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing.
Nah,
like the brand always like steal from major mediums and then like put their own branding on it. So I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I always want to do that, but I know like it's not gonna work out right as far as branding.
That's like a quick thing, and that's about it.
No, I just like that, and me wanting to actually like make a story to go along with my brand. It just wouldn't make sense to use another medium. Like there was another brand that I was gonna do a collab with, but I mean, he was just like, we couldn't figure out a design. He was like, I'm not gonna force it, so I just want to hold off until I can figure out something.
Right.
But like he was looking at, he slaps his logo on like anime stuff, and like ironically, that's something that I think I would hate. But the way he does it is something that was just so nostalgic for me.
Right.
So I was like, I just like his Instagram is like walking into Toys R Us for me. Like you're 5 years old again, and you see like all these like nostalgic mediums, bright colors. It just makes you feel some type of way. But it's brands like that kind of give like their own unique spin. You know? He would kind of like Photoshop his like he did like it was some anime movie, I forgot, but he photoshopped his poster in the background of that scene in the anime. It looked so like it was I liked it, surprisingly. I'm a big fan of what he does, just like what he's trying to build.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, Falco just saw fucking Emperor 13's walleye or salmon or whatever it was.
Wait, let me see. Is HQ which imported, please?
He's talking about that fish, boy.
Oh, that fish that got like front page 300 upvotes?
I'm assuming.
You, like, he's a marketing genius, and people don't realize that. His trolling is getting him more eyes.
No, like I said earlier, it's if you had $200, you can go get some embroidered shit like that. You'd go on the front page also, but it's the people that are populating the subreddit are between like 15 and like 23. And that's who's trying to start these brands. And they just don't have the funds to do that. So when they see something like that, they're like, holy shit, like that's so good.
I mean,
but
true.
you know,
I low-key thought it was thrifted though.
Really?
I'm gonna be honest. Like, I never thought he made it at first. Like, I thought he just thrifted it. But I mean,
regardless, it's just like, fuck, like anybody could make that, you know, with money. It's just, and I told him, because he, like I said, he commented on the other post where I was fucking giving him the business, and I was like, what'd I say? Like, he's like, oh, you didn't give me any feedback. But I was like, A, I don't give feedback on showcases. I just don't. B, sweet, you're flexing on and like impressing a bunch of 18-year-olds. Like, cool, you won, dude. Like, what? Like, cool. Like, yeah, no, I said like you won. I was just like, I don't care, dude. Like, just if you got it, cool. Just stop posting this dumb shit all the time. How when I launch my brand, it's gonna be the best ever, and you need to follow these rules, blah blah blah. In the history of streetwear, you got to have respect for streetwear. Like, shut the fuck up. It's not A, it's not that serious. B, shut up.
I mean, I don't even think I think it's just like, you know, those gurus.
Oh yeah.
Usually those type of
yeah,
things,
like I
they have some back.
Huh?
They have some backing though. That's kind of why people look to them, because, you know, like, they're like, granted, some of the times just kind of just like a big, you know, Ponzi scheme to like steal your money.
Right.
But they always have that validity, like, oh, I have a business that's actually pulling in revenue, or I have a marketing agency, I'm trying to teach people how to market. But people are just looking at them like, you know, you can say you have 15 years, you know, you spent 15 years in the mountains studying streetwear, but that really doesn't amount to anything. And that's where all the hate really comes from.
It is, because, well, I mean, I could sit here and, you know, put out a long ass post about really basic business shit, and people will eat it up on there because they're inexperienced in the shit, and that's what he's doing.
I mean,
like, and that's all he's doing. Like, yeah, he's trying to be the fucking guru guy, and it's just it's annoying because I recognize that, and I'm not the only one that recognizes it. But when he says, "Oh yeah, I don't have a brand," then why are you giving advice for people starting brands if you don't have one? You know, I don't go on there giving people advice for start whatever doing their brand, because I don't have one. I do like websites and that kind of digital marketing, but for him to sit here and post all this shit, and like the I guess, like, sure, post it, whatever, cool. But the fact that people eat it up like it's fucking the second coming, you know what I mean? That's what's frustrating, because there's nothing new here. The fact that people don't know that, and they're trying to do, like, they're actually trying to whatever, start their brand or get their stuff off the ground. It's just like, you guys don't know what the fuck you're doing. And that's why, like, you know,
yeah.
Last December or January, I put out the big list of brands, and like a fourth of them to a third of them aren't even like working links anymore, just because there's so many that just, they don't take it serious or whatever, which is totally fine. But it's just like, holy shit, dude. So like, if you eat up that basic shit, you guys just got to read a book. Read one book, fucking How to Start a Business for Dummies.
I mean, true, because like, I think there's really no way to market. Like, there's a concrete way to market a brand, because every brand is different.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, yeah, there's tips that you could kind of know, but I mean, like, everyone has a different audience that they want to market to or they want to cater to. There's, you know, what works for some guy might not work for the next guy. So, I mean, yeah, the basic stuff gets eaten up, but that's pretty much in every single YouTube video about building a brand at this point.
Right.
So, it's all these basic. You're not going to get the specialized tips. No one's going to give those.
No, you got to do that. You got to learn that on your own. Let's see.
Yeah.
Falco says, if you blindly follow other people, regardless if you're old or young, isn't it your fault? Yes and no. Yes, it is your fault who you choose to listen to and all that other stuff. No, because you might not even be aware that there are people that are capable of lying about shit. True. I mean, it's just it's just frustrating to watch happen, and there's still people that are like, oh man, you give the best advice here. And like, yeah, because no one else is doing it, because everybody else is actually making clothes. Like, he's the only one that spouts this shit. And he's the only one that, oh yeah, later this year when I launch my brand, like, why don't you just launch your brand and shut the fuck up?
I mean, like, there's that aspect. I just think like there's people like in the Discord that kind of like they'll ask like, how do you guys go about marketing and stuff like that, and the people stuff that works for them, but you don't pass it out like it's God's gift to man. I think that's where everyone's frustration kind of comes from. Sometimes it just comes across as like narcissistic.
Yeah, absolutely. He's got this like better than you attitude that he puts out, and it's just.
So I mean, like, I feel like if it was like a little toned down, people wouldn't really be. If it was toned down and more dispersed, people wouldn't be so upset. But it's like every post is like a guru guide. It's sometimes a little misleading, so that's where everyone's like, a little defensive about. I mean, personally, like, yeah, it is pretty much basic information that you could Google, and you will find like 50 different YouTube videos telling you exactly the same thing, but like, marketing gurus. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why I care so much. I don't know why. Like,
I don't really care. Like, I just like reading the comments because like there's moments like where it's like commit toaster bath or commit kitchen care, and I just they make me laugh. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's funny shit.
But I mean, like, really, I kind of just browse this up. I don't even browse this up like to market or anything. I kind of just browse to like see what other people are doing. I don't know. I'm a type of guy where I like art. There's times where I've spent like $70 on a piece that I just want to hang in my bedroom. So I don't know, but I just realized lately it's more just like graphic tees. Before I kind of seen people trying to do cut and sew, even if it's minimalistic, but it's kind of just like that quick come up that I've been seeing, which is nothing wrong with that, Like, I said it on my story, if you want to support Covenant, buy this tee. It's going towards more elaborate cut and sew. It's a good scheme, but I don't know. Most of it just seems like quick come up shirts. But I mean, that comes with any subreddit that actually, gains notoriety. So I don't know.
Yeah, it's just it's just 16 to 22-year-old, 23-year-old people that are just trying to start something, and they really. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, everyone, I guess, like, kind of really wants to be an entrepreneur, work for themselves. You look at people like Bloody Osiris or Bloody Dior, people who kind of just, like, they're in the fashion world, but they don't really design, but they're still kind of famous for it. And I kind of want to emulate that. But, like, one of my friends, he wants to, like, get involved in designing for Covenant. And I was just like, if you want to do it, you can do it. We can go half on whatever projects you want to do. But he was like, "Yo, bro, that's so lit. You can be the Virgil to my Kanye." And I know it was a compliment, but I felt like I was being insulted right there, just because like I look at Virgil and I'm like, what is Virgil at this point? Just has clout. I really don't see him as like a skillful designer. It's just clout right there. And I know people can argue he's a creative director. It's not him designing, but at the end of the day, like, if you're a creative director, you're technically designing. Like, you're passing off, like, you're putting your name behind a certain design. So I still hold him accountable at the end of the day. And I'm just saying, like, you would think that, he would eventually evolve with Off-White, but it's like, you still keep on seeing those, like, branded. It's like, there's nothing wrong with, like, branded clothing, but everything is, like, overly branded.
Yeah, yeah. You can definitely tell an Off-White piece. Just.
Yeah. So,
I don't know.
I'm kind of looking at like low key, like, I won't say low key brands, but just brands that haven't really like popped off yet or got overhyped. Really. Ronin kind of died for me though. Not gonna lie. Ronin was like so lit when I was in high school, and then I look at it now. It just seems like fishing gear. Like, it just. I won't go that far, but like Ronin just kind of just dipped for me. Only reason I is because like like their first collection was like samurai shampoo themed. It's one of my favorite shows. that's kind of like, you know, stealing from the actual anime, but I don't leave that alone. But I don't know. You can check it out. It's not popping for me lately. What's the other brand though? What's another brand that I started looking into that I really like? Shoot, Hidden Characters. Now, Hidden Characters is kind of lit to me. Like their earlier pieces, I really like. Their newer pieces are like more kind of like branded, but there's nothing like. There's not something that like I would just like be obsessed by right now. You never confessed. What's your favorite brand now?
My favorite brand?
All right, give me a low-key brand and then, like, you know, a brand that has a decent following that you kind of stand behind.
Low-key, super low-key, that I'm thinking about right now. That new, I don't even know if they're even out yet, but I have been looking at some of their stuff and, like, on their Instagram and everything, but Quest Berlin.
Oh, the one that has like the different
like all the all they've been doing is like logo designs.
They actually executed that pretty well, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, because when I heard that, like when I heard it at first, I was like, "There's so many people that tried to do that, and it just never took off." But their thing, I can actually see being something like, you know, what's the high key brand?
High key? How high key? Like what? How big are we talking here?
Like at least been established for like 3 years.
CLSC. Oh, not this website. CLSClife.com. Yeah. I don't even know when I found out about them or how. I think it was like 3 years ago. Like they're probably one of the only like streetwear brands that like when they have a drop, I will actually like go to their website and check out their stuff. This hat, like every hat I have and I wear is a CLSC hat. I have a few of their sweatshirts, like this. I don't know if you're watching this. Like this, I got this like Training Day shirt just because Training Day is one of my favorite movies, and like it's not like it's not even like super stand out. It's just like, you know, I can get down with that.
I see the hoodie though. Like I see the.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They did a bootleg Gucci piece. Is that even supposed to be Gucci? Or...
Which one is it? Oh yeah, right here. Yeah, I think so.
That's supposed to be Gucci?
I think so. Like
it gives me Gucci vibes.
The bootleg tee. Yeah.
Yeah.
They do a lot of shit. And I don't know. It's just kind of funny. Like they a lot of stuff. Like it's, you know, nothing we trust sucks to suck. I don't know.
It reminds me of a different brand, but it was on round 2. Someone was wearing it. But it gives me like vintage vibes, I think.
No.
That coach check is actually nice. It would have been nice if that was felt.
Yeah, they got a couple. I don't know. It's just, I think one of the first pieces I ever bought, it was just a gray hoodie, but it has like a "Nothing We Trust" on the sleeves. I thought that was pretty cool. And I had like this Wu-Tang.
Is that their
huh?
Is that like their slogan?
Yeah, it's one of them. I think like they do like "Nothing We Trust" and also "Sucks to Suck." That's like their two. That's like their two things. But no, that's my jam. If I'm like I said, like when I get an email saying, "Hey, we got our summer 18," like, all right, let's check this out.
You're actually excited to write on the
Huh?
You're actually excited to write.
Yeah. I think I bought like one of their skateboard decks once upon a time and gave it to a gift to an ex-girlfriend just because it was like the final scene in Fight Club. And she liked that fucking movie, so I was like, yeah, there you go.
Oh, they collab with Extra Large? That actually looks pretty good. I might just pick that up, to be honest. That's another one of my favorite brands. Yeah, they do got some nice stuff. How does the mystery box actually work? Like, I never actually tried or even thought about doing that.
Like mystery boxes?
Like, is it like I know obviously brands have to make some form of a profit.
Right. Well, I think have I done that? I might have gotten a mystery box once. Yeah, I did. Did I? I don't know. But yeah, it was just like older season stuff, you know, stuff that's whatever that they just have extras of. So
it always seemed cool to me just because, like, you know, I was always into trading cards.
Oh, for sure, for sure. It's almost like, you know, like the loot boxes in video games.
Yeah, like I always thought the concept was cool. I was just like, I don't know how I would ever execute that, and it actually seemed like something.
Well, that gives me a good idea for so what.
Oh, you're gonna do like
just loot box, like straight up, like no clothes, just like all accessories, like I said earlier, playing cards, lighters, fucking koozies, just random stuff, and be like, hey, mystery box is $20, and just
I low-key wanted to do trading cards like that, but with there was because another one of the brands that I really like is Infinite Future Gear. They only posted on the sub like once or twice though. But he basically he was a big Kingdom Hearts fan. I guess that's kind of how we met. And he was just like, yo, I'll be down for a collab. I'm doing my Kickstarter. Long story short, we kind of just called it off now, just because like a whole bunch of people were hitting me up for a collab, and I was just like, there's no way I can afford to do all these collabs back to back and still be able to release my own stuff. So I called it off. But I wanted to do trading cards, like, because he has his like little lore thing. He put it on the back burner though, but it would have been fire. He watched this at a later date. Would have been fire.
FYI, homie.
He told me, he was like, you know, he was down to do trading cards, but he was like, I wouldn't. He literally was like, it would make no sense for my brand to just release trading cards. Like, we would have to release clothes too. And I was. Yeah, that's kind of expensive. Like, I had a brand here in Atlanta that they do like a couple like run race shows. They don't do any professional run race shows though, unfortunately. They want to do a collab, and like I wanted to do it, but it was just like I had to pay for everything. I was like, yo, this doesn't make sense to me if we're splitting the profit margins. Like, if I have to pay for the tech pack, I gotta pay sample, all this. It doesn't make sense.
Hey, real quick. Falco wants to know what Hi Guy is. HEI space GUI.
It's Chinese. That's exactly what that's what I mean.
He's about to go to sleep, but he just wanted to drop that in there. He said, see ya niggas.
No, literally, it means black.
Oh, fair enough.
That's literally what it means.
Nothing wrong with that. I'll take it.
I don't like when, like, he was like, I sent him, so, like, when I sent him the shirt, like, because I was trying to just send people trading cards, right? Like, just to promote it and promote the project. And I sent him trading cards. Like, you sent me, like, all these Hi Guy cards. I wanted a Nicey Griffith card. And I was like, what is he talking about? And then I realized this is all black cards. Like, every character is black on the card.
Yeah, he says N-word in Chinese. Yep, sure is. There it is. Google Translate. Fair enough. All right. You can come back, Falco, anytime. Nah.
I can't believe Google Translate actually just said it with.
Oh yeah, and then
I thought they would have said it with the.
Below that, it is. It's got that hard R. Hey, all right, you learn something new every day. Might put that on a T-shirt. Box logo. That's it. Just box logo right there.
There's a guy in our Discord, like in his like Instagram bio, it says, "I'm that high guy."
Yeah.
Like that.
I might throw that somewhere. Hell yeah. I'm going to write that down real quick.
That sounds like something Supreme would do, though.
Right.
Just like to get some buzz for a season.
There we go.
Yo, you know,
now we got that written down. That's going to come up at some point.
You know what brand though? Like I'm low key
What's
feeling
that?
though. Ego. Ego seems nice.
What's their website?
I think it's
Ego 2K.
Ego
Yeah.
2K.
Okay. All right.
I think they're already.
They
on
sure
there.
are. Yep, they sure are. They're for sale right there. Boom.
Ego. If you're watching this, slide in my DMs. If you ever watch it at a later date, slide in those.
Boom.
Let's make it.
I'm on their website. I'm on the stockist page. They got one stockist. Me.
Bro. Got that big fat
Boom.
so what right there.
Boom, 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 baby. I got some. Yeah.
Bro, I'm trying to be an affiliate. I got enough. I got enough interactions.
That's what I need to start doing. I need to get that affiliate program for So What, so I get some people start pimping the stuff out easy. Dead ass.
Bro, you know how many, like, I think Lux Ave, that's the website. Lux Ave got some Supreme YouTuber to advertise your site.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how good it did though. I don't know. I've been like DMing them like for the longest. I don't care about a little interview. I just want my brand to be listed on there. That's it, because they got other Atlanta brands.
What is it? What's the website? Lux Ave?
Yeah, it's like, so basically it's like for like luxury fashion brands. I wouldn't necessarily say they're too luxury, but it's like, you know, startup luxury brands. Most of the stuff on there, like, I would say like the price entry is like $75 for a shirt. Most of the brands, so. But I don't care about all that. I just want to be listed next to the Atlanta brands. That's it. Put me next to the home skillets.
Try to get in there like swimwear.
Like, but it's a nice concept though. Even the fact that like they can map all the boutiques, like no matter where you are, like it's a pretty nice concept. And I found out about a couple of brands. This is before I even like wanted to start a brand. I found out about this website. I was just looking for like, you know, brands specifically in Atlanta, just because like I wanted to be that guy who reps stuff from his hometown. But I started a brand and then I hit them up on Instagram. But it's been like a couple of months now, so I don't know. Like, I've been like, I commented on their Instagram and they responded to me, and I still haven't got a response to my DM. So, but I know like, oh, the guy from Streetwear Startup got on there. I don't know how to pronounce the name. Atir Aruch got on there. Fearful got on there.
Yeah, I just loaded up the Fearful website right now.
Covenant's never going to be on there though.
Yet. That's another. All right. Yeah, I need to, like, once I start getting a bunch of brands and shit on So What, then I can start making like, you know, big ass articles like top 10 brands out of North Carolina. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. What I really want to see though is like, you make like a brand page. Like, you know how the commerce side has like a brand page. Like, that would be dope. Like, if you could like click on a brand or whatever.
Say what? Tell me this man did not just leave us again.
No, I'm still active. Yeah.
Now, what were you saying though? You like click on a brand and then.
So like a brand page, like you can have like, excuse me, Kobe Woby, and my dog just like went all face. No, but like, so like I know in the commerce section, every brand has like a page. It gives like a brief overview of the brand. What would be cool is like if you can have a brand page where like you click on that brand, you can see all the products they have listed. Like maybe like a brief description of the brand, just so like it's a little bit more like cohesive. I think. Because like when I went on the site and I see what you were saying about the mock-ups, because like it was just super weird to see like, you know, one mock-up has a yellow background.
I think once it starts getting like rolling, then it'll be like, hey fellas, we gotta normalize this shit.
And I think it'd be nice like if you can do like, you know, collab pieces and such.
Oh yeah, I've been thinking about that also. Just There options, you know, just options.
So I mean, yeah. The only reason why I was reluctant to post in there is because I just didn't want to mess up your thing.
Dude, at this point, you can't mess it up. It's unmess upable.
So, I think too, like the brands, like even the brand that you said you really like, that was low key. Like even if you can do like so what collabs with that brand.
Oh, for sure. And yeah, I definitely need to like once things start rolling, everything's like, you know, it's doing its thing, and I'm getting like a good schedule of making content and reaching on everything. And I'll be like, you know, hey, might as well start throwing so what on the back some shirts and shit. You know what I'm saying? And collaborations. Yeah, that's definitely in the foreseeable future.
You can even hire an intern.
I could set up a desk right behind me and have them sit there.
I mean, they don't even need to have an office.
No, they don't. Like, honestly though, like, I'm just gonna grab this and just, all right. So, we got like a window right there. We got a bunch of shit, computer, and all that, and then like I got all this space down here, like all this space that is just like ready to something to be put there. But
so you can have your intern come to your house.
Hell yeah, and I'd have some like 18-year-old girl intern too.
Bro. We're trying to have that like a lit business house.
Straight up. Well, yeah. There's so much room down here. I mean, I don't plan on buying furniture for down here. Just table, have a hole. I might get like a backdrop to have like a green screen or something. I don't know. They got options.
That's what I'm trying to do at my dining room, because like I never eat in my dining room. So.
Oh yeah, we got like the couch and big TV upstairs. We don't need to have 2 living rooms. It's 2 guys living here. We don't need 2 living rooms. You know.
I don't know.
But yeah, we're thinking about just getting like 20 beanbag chairs, or like not even chairs, just beanbags, and just throwing them in the corner. Be like, if you want to sit down, grab a beanbag. Just for fun, whatever. We have people over, we'll get a projector, project some shit, get a beanbag, whatever. Oh. Sit down, shut up.
I don't know. Like I'm thinking about just renting out my second room to like a friend from high school. So I'm debating about that. I had like 3 people from high school actually. They're like, "Oh yeah, I can move in there or whatever." I'm just kind of nervous about the whole situation, but I'm gonna see how it goes.
Well,
yeah, did I just?
No, you didn't. But I want you to plug Covenant one more time, because I haven't eaten dinner yet, and it's time. It's 9:00 now. I need a beer, a cigarette, and some fucking chicken.
I thought it was like 11. But okay, Covenant. I already said the website, covenant.com. Instagram is Covenant. It's basically how it's traditionally spelled, except after the A, there's a U.
That's right.
So check those out. Got new projects coming out, and you know, my DMs are always open if you need someone to talk to. I respond as quickly as I can.
Talk to them.
So there's that.
And what's up? Say it. No, sorry. Huh? Keep going.
All I was gonna say is that we're about to end this, so Justin can go eat.
I am. And per usual, sowhat.com. I don't even know the coolest shit in the world. SOWHT.com. You go to shop, and you can buy some stuff. If you want to buy some Covenant, you can go on there and buy some starting tomorrow. Okay, Brian, tomorrow.
I could post
tonight. You can go buy it from. You can buy it tonight from the website, or you can go to covenant.com and buy it. And it'll probably be cheaper that way, but you can buy it from.
I know it's gonna.
You can buy it from either way. You can buy it either way.
No matter what, so. Same price. Go cop. Go check out What. Read those articles, because
it is. Nice. And you can also subscribe to the podcast, which is literally just going to be an audio rip of the live stream. So if you want to listen to some old stuff, you can listen to the first time me and Brian talked a few weeks ago. You listen to that in that awkward encounter.
Best cut.
Exactly. We're cutting it up. We're having a good time. We're talking about girls. We're talking about clothes. We're talking about all kinds of shit.
Best one of all time.
Top one of all time. Top
one. Anyone else you interviewed, fight
him.
Top one.
Fight him. You can find him in North Carolina. Covenant.com. SoWhat.com. We out.